go back to freshman and sophomore year before the scholarship. You don't have that. How many times did you think, okay, maybe this isn't for me. I don't know if I'm going to get the payday that you thought you might.
It was tough. I mean, kind of the first couple of years, just kind of being on the scout team, but my mindset was really just focused on showing not only other people but myself that I made the right decision. So it was just kind of when I set my mindset of doing that goal that I had, it was just kind of taking daily steps and going through the process of doing it. So after I had the mindset, it was just really just taking that everyday process of saying, oh, this is why you're here, this is why you came to do this, and that kind of helped me a lot throughout the process.
How does it feel to get the rewards from that dedication?
I really didn't feel it until I called my mom and she started crying, and then it kind of hit me that, I mean, I made her proud, and that's just something I've always been trying to do. So that kind of made my day and made it worth it.
How have you tried to embrace the position change?
Just taking it day by day. It's a process. I mean, in spring I worked on corner, so that was just kind of something getting used to. And then when they told me that I had to switch to corner, it wasn't a big dramatic change for me. It was just doing something to help the team, and the fact that I worked on it in the spring helped a lot.
Is there any one moment on the field that you always look back at?
I would say I remember my redshirt year when we beat Nebraska and they stormed the field. That was kind of a moment I always remember.
Would you describe what this whole class has gone through in your career?
I mean, a lot of change. So it's just kind of helped us for, I know later in life, we'll all look back on it and be like, we went through 3 different coaches. We just stuff we had to deal with that maybe not everybody, like people like Wisconsin, maybe they didn't have to deal with, but it's going to make us better people. Like when we get into the business world, when we're dealing with people that maybe, I don't know, we deal with a different a boss gets fired and we have to deal with something like that. So it's just kind of setting us up for later in life.
How do you slow down the running game, Wisconsin?
Everybody's got to do the job. Everybody's got to do their 111th and set the edges, run to the ball, and swarm. That's the only way you're going to be able to stop the running game, because they got a great running back, like Coach said, a great offensive line. So we all have to do our job, do our 111.
Growing up in Blaine, what were your first memories of the rivalry with Wisconsin?
I would say waking up on Saturday with my brothers, and I would turn on the TV and watch them play in the Dome. That was always kind of cool to me, just watching college football and just watching it in the Dome and just seeing that setting. That was just kind of big for me.
So how much has it stuck with you that they haven't won since you were a kid?
It is kind of surreal that we haven't won in that long of a time, but just the opportunity to play and play such a good team and have the opportunity to possibly beat them, and what it can do for Minnesota and what it can do for this team and this culture is just big.
Now that you've been through an entire season almost with Coach Fleck, how have you felt that he's brought a new, different type of culture here? How do you feel about that new culture?
Just the different things that he's, like the aspect of serving and giving. Just we've done it before, but the emphasis that he's put on it, and things like we have a mentorship program. Every guy has the freshmen that brought in, we mentor them, we teach them like what places are on campus, where to get stuff, and the aspect of leadership. We go through classes every week with him, just things like that, just to make you a better person, just not on the field but off the field. Has really helped me, I know personally.
Adekunle, can you talk from your decision to stay all the way now it's your last game at TCF Bank Stadium? Just talk about how your season's progressed and what your mindset has been.
As far as staying, I mean, my mindset really wasn't changing. I was going to stay either way. So that really didn't change that much for me, but just the process of going through the change and the process of battling with these seniors and teaching the underclassmen, I mean, I think it's helped me a lot because, I mean, there's times in practice where, you'll be tired and you don't feel like doing something, you don't feel like +3, but there's people always watching you, there's younger guys, you're setting the foundation for our culture. So it helped me a lot as a person just to know that I am a leader. I have to be the standard to help others. So that's helped me a lot.
With a game like this weekend with Senior Day and Axe Week and the big rivalry, how do you keep yourself kind of grounded in the moment, kind of play by play as the game progresses?
I think it's just my teammates are going to help me with that as well. I mean, we're doing it all for each other, so as long as we can just keep that mindset and we all do our job and build each other up when we see people down. I think that's just going to help us every play and every step and every rep.
What didn't happen against Northwestern that way? How did it feel that the game just got away from you?
I just think there's just a little mishap every now and then that kind of just helped us. They're a good team, so they're very opportunistic. So they took advantage of the things that we didn't do well, whether it be set the edge, whether it be a missed tackle, whether it be turning the ball over. It's just they took advantage of all the stuff that we didn't do well. And this week is a big week for us to all do our job and play for each other.
You take motivation at all that you could ruin Wisconsin's season with a win?
Oh yeah, that'd be very cool. I mean, just winning the Axe is big. Getting another opportunity to play with my brothers is big, and if we win, we get another opportunity to play in a bowl game. So that's all the opportunities we have in this game is big, and it's something that I hope we take advantage of.
Have you seen a different type of energy, being that it's for the Axe and it's maybe possibly the seniors' last game and it's for an upset? But is there a different type of energy in practice these last two?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a different type of energy. I mean, we all know what we're playing for as far as seniors and people around that know the tradition of the Axe, but it's just us focusing on the culture and focusing on the process and taking every practice is important, every minute in film is important, every meeting we have with our coach is important. So just taking advantage of all those different things leading up to the game.
What do you plan to do after this year, after this season?
As far as football?
As far as your future beyond the university?
I plan on going to pro day and training and try to take my shot at the professional level. And if that doesn't work, then go on to the real world and start paying bills and stuff like that.
You guys have any more for Kunle?
Thank you.
Looks like